Right, go.
Copy on this. Are you the RoadStar represent for K with a new podcast on named Fresh Voice? Listening in our normal.
Alright, so RoadStar.
Mm-hmm.
You know, from Taxi World. So we're gonna talk a little bit about Taxi World, Transport Authority, and things like that. So we had an accident the other day on the road, down in Clarendon.
Yeah.
Where two kids lost their lives, and it was alleged that they were chased by Transport Authority, and well, it's also
It's
alleged.
Alleged. It confirmed. Alleged that.
Well, it's alleged that the van also hit the car by they end up in an accident, and that's how the two kids lost their life. But we notice we don't hear anything else about it in the media.
Yeah, because anything have to do with the government, always anytime the government go wrong with something or a government body or entity, it always sweep under the rug and hush. And that's just the unfairness about it's all over the world, but it's so we call it vibrant in Jamaica as in on a regular basis.
But we the people, we are supposed to be speaking out.
That's the thing now. Jamaica, I don't know we're country going in a very wrong direction. People come like they don't care about doing the right thing no more. And that is such a bad thing. Right? Right now I see people more gravitating to some little loose argument and passa and mix up. And that me see the world I got right now. And Jamaica mainly. Right? As something like this now where kids lost their lives. Right? Whosoever the perpetrator, they gonna blame the man where say me you might run illegal taxi. Alright. One, illegal taxi. But a stop order went out that transport not supposed to chase down vehicles. And if you now see you chasing down a vehicle and see that the vehicle driving recklessly, why would you continue to chase down that vehicle knowing that there are kids in the vehicle? That is madness.
Yeah, that's something I was gonna ask as well. Like, is there any other way that it can be dealt with? Like, take the license plates, because you must
Of course there is.
encounter that
Of
person
course.
another day instead of chasing. And you're telling me that you don't see children in the car?
That's a lie. When I say that, it's just excuse looking. And everybody know me already because basically I'm here the face with the taxman them. Me the advocate for them and me talk for them. Me speak on them behalf. The other day, transport run by Price Right, which is the right name is Chancery Street. Right. So they were taking up they wanted to wreck a vehicle that they say was running illegal taxi. It was a Toyota Wish, a grey, can't say silver because that's not on your papers. It was a grey Toyota Wish. Right? And here where one of the supervisors said to me, when we said to them, said that, why chasing down the vehicles and all of that, and if there's not a better way to deal with it. Here where she tell me, say, people complain to them that they're not doing their work. That's why so many accidents happen with illegal taxi. That is so much of a lie and untruth. Every 90% of the case where it's a vehicle crash is transport a chase down the vehicle. It's not the vehicle a drive, go about business, and the man a drive speed and crash. You're not saying it don't happen, It rarely happens. Right? And it so happens that it's like since the incident with the kids, that incident happened like 2 weeks before that incident with the incident with the kids. So I even had a video that went viral on my TikTok where I was talking about it. Because I said, mommy, that's a lie. All the way, majority of the time when the vehicle crashes, una chase down the vehicle which you're not supposed to do. Just take the license plate number.
Lately, yeah, you see video because up to that the other day I saw a video with Transport Authority. They were chasing a car and the car was reversing on a narrow street.
Right.
So yeah, they do a lot of chasing.
Which is wrong. Because they're risking a lot of people's lives. Now, some of the bougie people, because I talk facts and I talk straight. Now sugarcoat nothing. Some of the bougie people, them are going to say, them are terrorists, get them off of the road. Them for get them cars straight and this and that are rare. Everywhere you turn, Makajuke in Jamaica. Because the government set certain things in place. It's like them gear with one hand and them take with another hand. See, the other day, them give out how much acne carriage. Right? Now, them are coming in and I say, them give out 2,000 acne carriage road license. And now, them are come and say, a route they want, them are change from acne to route. So, what they want to know, them are going to say it's easy to change from the acne to the route. So, why give out the acne in the first place? I know you're going to say route. Route don't work with every parish. In a Kingston, the route not going to work. I'm not giving the man a route for give more problem and it will all the benefit. Uno. Right? Because when a man sees a bomb now, and in a traffic, no don't want to give the man them the fire points them. Say for instance, I come from half a tree. Me have to stay in a Eastwood Park Road in this long hell of a traffic. How the hell we are gonna make money? That makes sense? We are gonna burn out the whole of our gas. And one trip are gonna take away like an hour or 2 hours. That don't make no sense. Right? When you have the acne carriage now, you can detour, do whatever. But it's just that they say that the acne carriage is illegal because they're using the acne carriage as a route taxi. Why not just leave the acne carriage as is and stop pressure them on them? Don't make no money back for renewal for road lights and everything. Why you not still pressure them on them? I want to give them route so they can detour. Them have to bounded in a one area. Suppose you and a man catch up in the area where you work. And you say you're tired of the area they want. Drive somewhere else in a St. Andrew. Because the acne carriage is consists of St. Andrew, St. Catherine, and three places. St. Andrew, Kingston. Kingston and St. Andrew and St. Catherine. Right? So basically a man with an acne carriage can go plenty places. Right? That's a good thing with it. So why now you want to cut out that? Anytime there's something good for the poor and suffering. They always say, all right, we have a job at this enough to make it look tight and for pressure or more. The government does care about themselves alone. I mean, I say government because I own around the country.
So, what do you think the taxi association, the taxi drivers, what can they do to change some of these things?
We have to just come together. I got some advice from I not even want to say it still. Because I don't want to put the person on blast. But I got some good advice from a big man in a corporate here. All the taxi men must come together, get a lawyer, and certain any little grows we have with us, put it on pen and paper and carry to wherever it's necessary so a voice can be heard. Not just striking alone.
Right.
Because sometimes the striking a work. And sometimes the striking them get violent too. You see me I say? And when we strike sometimes too, we end up get the end of the stick because the people them start cuss we and I say, yo, they want to go work, them can't hold out, and that me have to blame all the people them too. Them, since we under pressure, the whole country under pressure with whole things. Because not just based upon say tax alone, although this topic is on taxes. But a lot of wrong things going on in our country. For instance, there's allegedly there's a $3 trillion cannot be accounted for.
But you don't hear anyone speaking about it. It's just a few persons you hear on TikTok that speaks about it. You don't hear, it's not like it's major news and it's been followed up.
Because just as I said before, people don't like talk about things like these. I don't understand it's for the betterment for them. And they prefer to in this TikTok world, I listen say that the man they over there so take with that the girl and that the man they over there so is a transmission and all kind of foolishness. When the real thing them know, wherever make a country go left, them not talk about.
And if you look at it also, you're gonna have people that say that taxi drivers are a nuisance on the road as well.
Well, I agree. You have a lot of taxi drivers out there that make it bad for themselves.
Well, at least you're speaking truth because I know that as well.
Because a lot of them me myself see them do something more time and I say, yo, no wonder why the people say them have a menace to society,
And you think that might be a contributing factor as to why the Transport Authority act the way they act?
Transport authority, if you tell you the truth, to me only care about the company or their entity making money.
Mm-hmm.
The most money transport authority make is from impounding cars and the courthouse money for no license, no road license and something. That's why they run down the car, them breathless.
Right.
That's the main reason why they run down the car. So it's not about caring for the safety of passengers. And me, I said that brawling. Transport not care about no safety of the passenger or about regulating. No, it is a money making things. For them to stop sugarcoat things. Them now go come out in the public and say that. But me see it with my own eye.
But not even the parents of the children that die. I haven't heard anything from them. I haven't seen.
Everything does die down because it have to do with the government entity. Right? And them no say them at fault too. So don't feel like some now blame the man where run the illegal taxi. But transport supposed to be the bigger person. And see say, yo, okay, it's known that if a man a drive a white plate car, him a go want take for himself, fi have him car, cause him bread basket that. So if you go try take away the man bread basket, him not go just get it up so. The man a go run. So you transport to the on the road every day and know say white plate a go run from Uno. I want to see the kids in the car. Oh God, man. Use on a conscience and say, all right, see license plate the 66 ray 55 ray. Jot it down and you see man next time I want to corner him the right way now. Me hands up to all I want right now. Hands down to the right now. Me agree with you. When you no corner him for the next time now, me no have nothing to say because he was running illegal taxi.
Right.
But don't run down the man and make the man go drive and crash, man. And the pin them lose them life, yo. It grieved me, yo. It burned me.
Well, I have two sons, and I couldn't imagine being home and get a call
Me,
like
me
that.
not even like think. Me just a day I talk about it, but me not even like talk or think about it. But me say the
So
students
it's
them
just it's
lifeless.
surprising to me that it's you don't hear anything about it. No one is talking about it, and as you say, social media is all caught up with the facade of the
Facade of
wrongness.
mix up when they should be
Because
focusing
even
on.
for my channel, it's a positive thing, but it's not as fast growing as because I'm not the mix up and I'm
Yeah,
not
it's not
pushing.
about. Don't worry. A lot of positive people still in this world. So it's just that sometimes it take a little time. But when it look at Tulak's podcast, yes, it's based upon certain mix up, yes, but it's is injecting positivity for the negative mix up.
Right.
So just be patient, man. Your channel will go get big, man. And when the right people know about your channel now, it will grow more and more. It does spread to the real people.
So, as a taxi operator, what do you think we can do to change some of the happenings, like with the transport authority, the day-to-day running from transport authority, and those that are operating the illegal taxis, so we can, you know, prevent any happenings like this in the future?
Work, alright. I think to prevent plenty stuff, as in a lot of what you just said, work with what the man them comfortable with. Stop trying to put taxi man them in a choke hole and set the rules and laws away were beneficial to the government. For instance, the man them said them no on a route, make them go around them acne carriage, make acne carriage legal to be a route filler for the buses then. So if you have a bus route which is farthest, the farthest route is a bus route, leave the acne carriage to be the route filler.
Mm-hmm.
So to fulfill the quota what the bus not doing. Everybody get along easy. Oh, that
Right.
sound.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea. But what about those now that are out here doing the illegal taxi, knowing that it's gonna cause issues with transport authority? And
Oh,
the fact that it was also alleged that the guy was running and he was caught at the airport that also is mind blowing.
Mm-hmm.
You just took lives, and yet you're trying to flee the country.
Well, I guess he knew the type of trouble he's in, so he's trying to get away from it. But who have white plate, I mean, I said to them, try regulate on yourself as a transport.
But you know that your regulators, as you know, the fact that you're a red plate operator, you're seen as a menace to society. Because even with police, immediately as police stop you, they start dealing with you some way. They start talking to you disrespectfully.
Yeah, because
but it's not everybody out here. It's not every taxi driver out here is a hooligan.
A lot of people, I won't even say police alone, but people look down on taxi drivers, and they made it bad for themselves to how they behave. But honestly, a lot of taxi operators are in a better position than even certain people that's working in a bank, and I'm saying that proudly. It's just that we have to literally go out there and hustle and bustle. In our bank, you know, hustle and bustle. You in your suit, in your jacket, and your tie, and go in your office, and your Ray. But taxi man in the sun, depend. Ray, Waterford, Portmore, have to boil, and then we have to look out for the police and all these things. So we hustle and bustle for money. So it's more of a robust work.
But that still don't give persons the right to think that all taxi drivers are hooligans out here.
Yeah, because the ones that
even if you have say 99% of them being hooligans, what about the 1% that is not hooligans?
That's why them say anything over 50 a pass mark.
So you're saying that the 1% don't count?
Them are rule it out. Them rule it out. So 1% people now think about the 1%. I think about the 90% where I do it bad. So that's why overall I'm gonna say all we are seeing. So we know.
But how do we change that?
It's going to take a while for if any changes can make. And honestly speaking, I don't think that stigma would ever change. I don't think that stigma would ever change when it comes to taxman. Because I say taxman or is a shocker taxi. You think about head tie up with kerchief and, you know, they drive on the outside or cigarette or split in their mouth.
We're supposed to be wearing uniforms. Taxi drivers are supposed to be wearing uniforms.
Yes. And, all right, I'm in the business for like 17 years now. And I've seen a lot of changes. Because I remember there were much more white plates back in the day, right? And fewer red plates. So you see plenty more red plates now, taxi that's officially a official taxi and a legitimate taxi. Right? I've seen that. So and then they implement the uniforms and a lot of taximen are complying with it. So it's really turning into a nice, if we call it now, official job, I should say. It's a job for morning.
But it was always official because once you're earning your money, it's official.
Yeah, but me I said no, it looked like a decent job now. It's all decent. But then it does hooligan and look rough. But no, you see man in a them blue shirt and them see taxman in a jacket and tie.
Remember once you're out there earning your honest bread, it's official.
Yeah man, but it must look so hooligan-ish. That's a word. Yeah, it doesn't look so again.
No, I get what you're saying.
It come together now and look more official.
So all right, back to this whole thing with the transport authority and the alleged hitting of the car and the kids. How do we hold the government accountable though? Because I think we need to hold these people accountable. As you said, like even with the $3 trillion that are missing. How do we hold the government accountable?
And as I said before, nothing can happen without the people coming together. We have to come together for anything.
So how do we get the people to come together? How do we get the taxi drivers to come together? And because even with the kids losing their life, this is not just about taxi world, because you have parents who are left grieving after this incident. As I said, as a mother, I couldn't imagine sending my sons to school and then get a call that, listen, come to the hospital, your son might not be alive because the taxi that they were in was being chased by transport and police and they are dead. So how do we come together as a people, as a nation, to change this kind of happening in the country?
Well, first thing, when we say the main thing that the public always use to get our point across is striking. Strike,
But we don't see that anymore.
yeah, but that's where we have to start from. So when taximan strike, so them taximan strikes, example, ticket price too high. Then, all right, the government want to give himself 300% increase, while they fail to even give the public a 10%. Everybody just stop right then. I mean, the country just come to a halt. They have to listen. So that's the main way out. If we come together, we can't come together by, yo, me have to go work. Say, no, stand for something. Are you fall for anything?
But this generation don't seem to be standing.
No, man. That's why them are going to sink. Them are going to sink. Because if you say something I get bad, and you not do nothing about it, you think I got, it just get worse and worse until it just crumble. So we have to just strike, and then the government will listen to us. Look, watch it. How much bad road in our country. We pay how much tax, all we care, we pay for license sticker, we pay for fitness. We not supposed to have them bad road, yeah.
The roads are horrible for you.
Right? Too much things are going with Jamaica will never be better.
You do see a few posts on social media about even, as you said, roads being bad. But that's all you basically see. Like you'll see a few posts here and there talking about the condition of the roads, but you don't really see or hear much more about it.
Alright, I'm tell you what
It seems like social media is a new talk about, and it's really, I guess, as you said, the mix up carry more than the positive.
I tell you what going on in the country right now. Be a boss slave there. When I say boss slave now, a man, instead of a man complain, say, you know what, say road want fix, it's like him feel like him too hype for that. It come like, Bird did herself for 4 bills. And then put 3 bills on it for 7 bills. Instead of, back in the day, now, people that light fire in a road for that. Now, you hear you even use the term boss slave, you hear the boss slave them do now. Me want a camera. Anyway, you hear the boss slave them do now. The boss slave them say, you're a waste man. It's a hype you can buy the 7 bills bread. So everything is a hype now. It's a hype to can drive a vehicle, a hot vehicle, and not care about the road again. You know, business about the road. You just want to know, say, you don't have to complain
so
about
hold on, you tell me, because like, especially, I've seen a couple stretch. You had one going towards the airport and coming from Spanish Town. You have a few on the stretch where if you're coming down hard and you don't know the road, once you hit them, because like I passed them a couple times, one on the airport stretch, and as I said, coming from Spanish Town, I think there's about 2 or 3 of them after you pass Central Village coming down. If you're not careful, like when you're passing, you see 3, 4, 5 car line up because them chop tire. So you tell me, say,
and I think in America, you can hit a pothole and I think you can sue the state for that.
well, we can't do that in Jamaica. You know, it would never happen.
That's why we need the country running a different way. Jamaica will never be a better country until we have some honest government. All I see with my 2 eyes is every government comes into power thought the nicest thing, oh God, we're gonna do that and we're gonna do this. As soon as they want to see milk the country, milk it and put it in a feed them personal account. Like the man we have 28, pun intended. right? Yeah, that man we allegedly have 28 account. Look on that.
But is it, and you say it comes back to the same question: how do we deal with things like these?
Come together
Because
as what I said.
everybody's sitting back. As I said, you might see a few posts here and there on social media, but that's about it.
All right, it's a lot of people. Yeah, a lot of people see me cheering. I am cheering for this color right now, the orange color. A lot of people see me cheering for the PNP, but I am not dieharded to nothing, no party. I am dieharded to
That's
Jamaica.
where you don't think that's what is causing the problem.
Then that me gonna get to this dieharded thing. Oh, my granny did a labor right. For whole of my family a labor right. So you're proud for see your family a labor right. If you see the labor right now, go good, are you proud? So nobody feel like a labor right now. You're proud for see your family a PNP and the PNP are running your country. No, that need to change. Vote for Jamaica. So if the party now do nothing beneficial to Jamaica or now rub up the money and if them do the right thing, vote for them. Where them they not do it, not die to nothing. Vote them
But
out.
you know, it's so funny. I heard a lady said the other day when the present party had their um conference, a lady said that she would sell her house to back the prime minister.
The current one now.
Yeah.
Ah boy.
So as you said, you see where the problem coming
I tell
because
you,
no one is standing for the right
majority
thing.
of the people you're talking with getting their personal gains. It's not about the whole country benefiting. It's more of a personal thing. So through that person probably the labor right link where she can call a top man and say, babe, not even say babes. When I get so personal, and I say babes, I like she and nothing. But can call a top politician and say, say, me Adam for my house, I'm want few blocks. And they say, yeah, man. Cause through the person there can convince other people and the person there and they have to labor right or whatever. Yeah. So the person does care about the few blocks so she can get feel Adam for her house. She
Instead of
not
being
care say the politician yes a film section and he not fix the road. So all when the road want fix, she gonna be the last person to say, you know they work, That's so. That mash up the thing. That mash up the thing.
so it's a one way to change that is stop being directed
Definitely.
and look for who is doing the work.
Doing the work.
But can we say we have anybody out there doing the work now?
Alright. Nobody now do the work no, but when me can say I heard some ideas from Mark Wolin and you know they have a history of saying the nicest stuff before they in power, just as I said before.
Right.
But me I say give him a chance because we him up. Give him a chance. If he slip, him slide. If he slip, we should be more.
But how many persons do you think gonna listen to that advice though? Because as you said, that Jamaica is more on a culture of die-hearted. So how much person gonna listen to that
Well,
advice?
me personally, as well, social media, because a lot of people know me as an advocate, and I'm also an artist, RoadStar, right? I'm the one help moving towards making that change and helping people to see doing back the right thing.
But how many persons are gonna be like you?
Well, to tell you the truth, I see a lot of people like them want to jump on board. I'll be honest with you. I see a lot of people like them want to jump on board because anytime anything on my post and it go viral pertaining to the country's upliftment, a lot of people in there saying, yeah man, yes you to love where you stand for rare. So let's hope it's not just more talk. Right. And they're really willing to go when the voting I go voting this person. And if this person not do the job, vote them out too.
And I think as you said, we need to go to the drawing table as well to get some of the laws and stuff change when it comes on to, like for example, the transport authority and how they approach these illegal taxis or even regular taxis, because you do have them chase regular taxis sometimes when they're having passengers and try to figure out a way how they can approach in a different way, because I don't think it can be good for anyone or any family member to have to bear the sorrow of losing a child because a vehicle was being chased
Yes.
by police and transport authority.
Well, as I say, nothing cannot happen without the public coming together. So we could have talked till the kingdom come. Everybody have to see the sense of making a change of something. If we don't do something about it, nothing will happen.
Right.
The people them have to just get smart and come together and say, you know what, sir, too much foolishness are going on here, so I rebel.
Well, look at even the killings. Well, we're probably gonna have to say unalive because it's gonna be posted on. Yeah, but look at even within less than 3 week period, you have two TikTokers being unalive on live stream.
Well,
So it's like a lot that is being. Even it seems like a lot of them now are even scared with the fact that they're making some money.
Yeah, because as of them say, anywhere freeness there, nothing good no come from it. TikTok is a place you need to have talent to get money. Just go on TikTok and just start chat people business and go up on your life. And you can people are give you. That's the same thing we are talking about. People love mix up. Yeah, so that the world I got to know. Which it a go crash if they make it up. And it already a crash because see two you lose them life there. But me not blame it on TikTok alone because allegedly be a thing go on with them you them. I mean, wish me even want to come in and speak for me. You know? But everybody have something different to say. Say whatever on TikTok.
But persons are calling for TikTok to be banned because of the happenings. What do you think about that?
It could have it bad. Because when it bad now, people have to look at a real job.
But do we have that?
Jobs are here. It's not. It might not be that plenty, but jobs are here. Jobs are here. People need to get back to the part where you go to school, try to be a lawyer, a doctor, or whatever. It still the part is still working. People forget about
But you have persons that complain that even because I have a situation where I went to CDA the other day and I was speaking to the person assigned to me. For one, it took them over 3 months to get back to me.
Why so long?
That's the thing. The lady was explaining to me that they are quite understaffed and there's not much in place, not much resources in place to assist. So are there really jobs, or is it that there's this facade being created that there are jobs?
All right, let me be honest with you. Jamaica does corrupt. Because
she told me that within her little area is probably 2 or 3 of them, and the workload of how many cases they have to deal with. And then even to say get a psychologist to speak with or a counselor to work with, it might take you up to 3-4 months to even get to a counselor or a psychologist to work with. And the CDA is supposed to be a governmental organization that, well, I think they changed from CDA to some, I'm not sure, so I don't want to misquote it, but they changed from CDA. But this is supposed to be a governmental organization that is there to assist with your kids when there's a challenge or issue.
Boy, me I tell you.
So if it takes 3 months for them to get back to you.
That's slackness.
Exactly.
But what me I try to show you know in Jamaica, you have people who want a profession, go school for that profession, get all the requirements for that profession. For instance, you see people do everything to become an architect. No architect work. Get them have to end up in a supermarket or be supervisor. So in a Jamaica, it's not about what you have, it's a links.
And I was about to say that too.
A links get a places in a Jamaica. Me see people with 15 subjects around taxi.
No, but look at, all right, even me sitting down here talking to you, and you know I have my taxi. How did I get into taxi world? I couldn't get a job because when COVID hit,
People, look at this nice young lady.
when COVID hit,
she shouldn't show up her face, but me I tell you.
no, but seriously, when COVID hit and things got really rough, and I had no other choice but to say, you know what? And that's how I started doing taxi. So where are really the jobs?
And look for you, look like everybody are gonna say, does a taxi person have a look? Yes, them have a look. She don't look like a taxi woman at all. She look like one of them bank manager there or something.
So are there really jobs?
As I'm gonna tell, it's a job there, but a link you have. So you know we have like the requirements for the job what you want. Somebody with no requirements. And then cousin have a link. Yo, yeah man. Yeah, so that's the next thing too. I think they should have a body that oversees.
Because I can
well, not have a body that oversees people that's in job that is not qualified for the job, and get rid of them there and get people who are qualified for the job.
No, it's true because when I really look at it, like I remember when COVID hit and everything got really rough, and I said, all right, you know what? My business got slow, so I said maybe I need to try and get something. There wasn't really anything for me, and you send out application after application, you don't get any calls.
And people don't realize that cause the next problem in Jamaica now. Look on you know.
So if I wasn't resilient,
if you wasn't resilient and strong as a woman, you know what you're gonna do? Sell or something there. tell you. So
no, you have to be resilient. Yeah. You're not resilient in this country, you don't make it.
If a lot of females though strong, we go school, go you and get them bag of subject and them sickness. You see they end up in a taboo, say them a buckle girl. Nothing wrong with buckle girls, you know, but I'm just saying it's not for everybody.
Right.
So when you have people who have the qualification for the job, make them have the job.
But even like being out here in taxi world as well, you're being looked down and as well.
Yes, too. Yes. Because as I tell you, we have you as a hooligan. Because none of them behave like a hooligan for true. So true 90% of we behave like hooligan. Them are got us class, everybody has hooligan. So the change have to come with we self as the operators.
Right.
Change our role, change how we deal with people. And the public are the people and the outside now look on with different.
But you know, it's so funny. Sometimes they deal with some of them nice and because they're not used to the nice treatment, they take it all the wrong way.
Because this stigma is so long. That's when a taxi person be alright. Some things happen in my car.
Because like me, like for me being out here as a taxi operator sometimes.
Me see people take my car and up say, driver, you're the nicest taxi person I ever take. How long time you in taxi? No, man, you just left from one office. What office work can go on taxi, man?
Right.
To all me deal with them. So if you have people like me with my type of personality and how I deal with the public, a few more like me there and advise the rest of people, it can work. And a stigma they can come off away. You're attached to it.
And sometimes they deal with some of these persons nice, you know, and it's like they're so immune to the rough treatment that they can't even fathom the fact that you're dealing with them in a nice way.
It seems weird.
It seems really weird to them, for real.
Yeah, man, I understand.
But I mean, hopefully this conversation can bring us some change, and I guess.
Well, we have to promote it so it can get to a lot of people ears and eyes.
Yeah, because I think there's some changes, especially with how like the transport authority they deal with things, and even the police officers how they approach situations.
From me around taxi, coming out. Alright, I was doing music long before
taxi
started taxi world because you know I live at Oaklands from 2003. There so I meet Bounty Killer. Right, and then little after that Vibes Cartel movie. Me live from Black D. Cartel movie and I live from Black Sea. And the great Norris man I sing. First he said this, just try. And them are good friends too. So someone know Cartel from basically 2003 and Bounty Killer from 2003. So I start on taxi now. Oh, yeah, no. I must say I'm an artist. So when I come in at the work now and see where taxi man a face, music does come, a topic does come to me same time.
Right.
Yeah, because the motor wickedness of Mr. Reach was taxi operators with transport. My first song, Low with Taxi. A song where I say, low we taxi, leave we taxi. You stop, we a road and one kick and box we. Low we taxi, just leave we taxi. Go on, man a road we a do crime like robbery. Low we taxi, just leave we taxi as we touch on the road. So you want fi taxi. Low we taxi, just leave we taxi. We a hustle, so don't try stop we. It get sticky, so we get grieve. Mr. Transport, we not rob nor thief. If we get a red plate, it's not very cheap. And all when they get it, have to run like thief. You a pushy taxi man them fi sin every other day new law wanna bring a broke one way and a mash up on things. Anytime we strike a protest that I bring. Transport. When me voice a song there. My voice a song there. As me come in on the road, transport to come here.
No, but it's true. Like the taxi world is very rough. As I was saying, like for one, they treat drivers like everybody's, like we're all hooligans out here.
Right.
And for one, they don't have any respect for us.
And all of that has stemmed from even the government itself. Yeah, man, I tell you the truth. All of them weird and them deal with it because we're like nobody to them.
Mm-hmm.
So that's them treat us like a nobody. But at the end of the day, we don't need the money for the business. But other than that, we're not too greedy. And don't get, as I say, don't get the road license money and all of them money already. We still want to come on the road and pound this said car them want to get the red plate.
But it's surprising, even with police officers, like the disrespect that they deal with taxi drivers with, and majority of them have the most cars on the road.
Yeah, so it go, man.
So it's really crazy.
Hypocrisy.
It's crazy at times.
It's hypocrisy. But yeah, man, as I say, man, the taxi world is a hell of a thing, man. It's a hell of a thing.
But as you say, we have to advocate for a change.
Yes.
And I hope that.
And it start. Remember the part says start from we, the public, coming together. When we say strike, no cost the taxi money when they must strike. For the strike, I go benefit to you too.
And then we also have some co-workers that need to straighten up themselves as well.
Definitely. Make it better
for us.
Drive better on the road. Handle people with respect. And just even if somebody approach your way, when I say approach your way, like disrespectful, you will be the bigger person.
Yeah.
You will be the bigger person. And there's a change can,
Yeah, the change start with us.
Mm-hmm.
All right, thank you so much, RoadStar, for chatting with me.
Yeah, man. So don't know people, Fresh Voice Podcast. You know that one I got blast. It now got last. Hear me, give me more time. Give me more time. To pay the ticket them, because it's such a big fine. I don't care. BBC in a cab that now go work. The government just you know what the people them like me? You can light up a smoke in my car as long as a weed and no coke in my car. Rasta can no poke in my car. I'm out.